I said okay when my fiance broke up with me and he completely lost his mind. My fiance Alex and I had been together for 4 years. We met at a party in 2020 and everything was perfect until he finished his PhD in economics last year. That's when he started acting really weird. He'd make these random demands, then drop them immediately. Like one day he said we needed to paint our dark green walls back to white. When I asked why, he just snapped and said, "For fuck's sake, forget it," and never brought it up again. Another time, I was on the couch with a blanket over my head because I had bad cramps. He came home and got mad that I was just sitting there watching Netflix, even though the apartment was spotless. When I tried to talk about it, he said, "Forget it, it's not a big deal," but he was clearly furious. This happened constantly for months. He'd find something to complain about, then refuse to actually discuss it. I tried giving him space, but that was wrong too. I told him I was going to help my parents with house repairs for a few days, and somehow that was also a problem. Last Monday, he texted me saying we needed to talk. I knew what was coming, and honestly, after months of his weird behavior, I was ready for it. When I got home, he was sitting on the couch. Before I even took off my jacket, he said, "I want to break up." Then he went into this insane rant. He said he resented me because I didn't get a PhD, even though I was smart enough. He hated that I made more money than him while he was a student and felt like I had financial control over him, even though I never said anything like that and always treated our money as shared. Then he said he rejected a better PhD program overseas to stay here because I had already started my job. But here's the thing, he never even told me he applied to other schools. He said he recently talked to a friend in that program and decided I ruined his life. He also said he hated our paint color, our couch, and even our crock pot. He said all his friends loved me too much and wouldn't let him complain about me. Just completely unhinged stuff. After this whole crazy rant, he said, "I'm done," and looked at me expectantly. I was honestly just disgusted by everything he'd said. I looked at him and said, "Okay." That's when he completely lost it. He started screaming about how horrible I was. We'd been together for 4 years and all I had to say was okay. How could I be so cold and heartless? I asked if he wanted to stay in the apartment while he figured out where to go. He immediately accused me of holding the apartment over his head and started ranting again. So I just left and went to my parents' house. Now he's texting me constantly, switching between being robotic about splitting our stuff and being a complete asshole about everything. I'm not even hurt anymore. I'm just disgusted by how he acted.